When two great names in fashion come together, you know it's going to be a magnificent show. And that's exactly what we got to see today at the stunning RMKV Silks in collaboration with Sunita Shankar. That was a beautiful show to start off with, a dancer taking you back to this place of all things elegant, narrating the story of Chennai with the beauty of its silks tapered throughout the entire set. That's something that we got to see and witness, and something that Sushmita, you're carrying it off beautifully today. In every avatar that we get to see you, there's always a nazakat, there's always a confidence. You're able to always change your look and feel. And we got to see that today. You look like an elegant woman carrying the prestigious silk so beautifully. To talk about this collaboration, I would love Mr. K. Sivakumar, Managing Director, RMKV Silks Private Limited, and Ms. Niranjana Vishwanathan, Director, RMKV Silks, to please tell us what this led to.
Yeah, we strive to make this collection unique. We strive to make this collection unique in terms of design, colors, and fabrics. In terms of design, we have recreated a 300-year-old sari, a revival of Tanjore Palace, and Aishwarya Pukal sari, based on 90 flowers taken from Padmanabharam Palace of Travancore of Kerala, and Belur Shilapalika sari based on Madanikas, and 2000 distinct buttas. These are all from in terms of designs, and the color innovations, 50,000 colored saris, 50,000 distinct unique colors, and it has been certified by Central Silk Board that it has got 50,000 colors. And the whole idea of doing this sari is customization. Any bride wants to be unique on her wedding day. So color of her choice and design can be woven and given by RMKV. That is the idea of creating this sari. And next is in terms of fabrics. When she was talking about the fashion and other things, she was stating that the comfort is the main factor. Especially for the younger generation to get attract, we have created lino light silk sari, which is 40% lesser than the normal silk sari, the silk sari that breathes, with a special patented technique. Yeah, and the other sari, what she was wearing, is a grand reversible sari, which can be worn in 4 different ways, with 4 borders and 4 pallus and 2 distinct body. And these are all our collections, and especially for the garments, I think Sunita Shankar has created beautifully well with our handloom products. Is over to Nina.
Yeah, I think when anyone talks of South Indian silk saris, the immediate image that comes to mind is something really heavy, full of zari and all that. So then this collaboration has been to break that mindset, to see what all can be done with silk saris for the younger generation, the modern woman. So that's why Sunita has come in and, kind of, played with all these silhouettes and, paired saris with jumpsuits and all, which was, yeah. Yeah, so this collection is built on 3 decades of work of RMKV. All these fabrics that you're seeing, we've been exploring different weaving techniques for the past 3 decades. And what you're seeing on stage today is a culmination of that effort.
And it was a beautiful show. We have to agree. I mean, right from the setting to the way the models walked, the way they entered, the show was absolutely fabulous. Sunita, I managed to catch a glance of you before the show started and the madness was going on. And you looked really, really anxious at the same time, excited. There was a smile across your face. You looked quite excited about the show. As soon as you came in, you were like, okay. And then I saw you walking around the whole panel. So I'd love to hear from you. What were your thoughts? Like, what led to creating this show? What led to this collaboration? And how come Sushmita was that the face that, you know, came to you instantaneously? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if you've noticed my work, I've normally been very contained in my work and I use very limited color palette. I mean, my color palette is very limited. For this collaboration with RMKV happened for another reason is that I was very excited to work with so many colors. You know, silks cannot be devoid of color. I think I worked with color like never before. And I think that was exciting, and I really worked on every piece because I know the kind of effort was put into it. Because RMKV has been doing a lot of innovation within the tradition, and need for them was to move ahead beyond the tradition. You know, how to get, you have those traditional saris to be worn during certain special occasion, but you want the wearer to wear it more often, and you want to address it and take it to the younger generation. So there's a lot of design input in all the aspects of weaving, color, editing, everything was taking place, as well as, you know, they give me the free hand of taking sari in a most unnatural way of teaming it with jumpsuit, trousers, skirts, dresses, whatever. You know, I thought, you know, today it's a non-conformist way of dressing that people are preferring. And you can't tell a youngster that this is the only way you can drape a sari. There's so many ways. They can give them the individuality. We need to see more individual dressing up, more individual styles. And Sushmita, my God, she's a diva of individuality. She's the diva that we needed because she's a woman of substance. And she's a nonconformist, we all know that. A very strong person that we admire. And she was the right brand ambassador for this.
Wow, I love her. Make that official.
So, to the woman who has no rules and sets her own, you looked absolutely stunning. I think words would not do you justice. Like Sunita just mentioned, the collection was inspired for the modern woman who's looking at just contemporizing her wardrobe a lot more. She wants those staple clothing choices, but at the same time with a, you know, with a twist. So what was it like when she came up to you and she said, Sushmita, you're my person of choice. I want you to walk for my show, and this is what I'm wearing. Was there absolute glee?
Good afternoon, members of the press, and all you friends that I'm seeing after a long time, and you, beautiful, for all those lovely words. And to both my left and my right, the team of RMKV and Sunita, both of whom have made excellent choices during the show. And my family, my ma who's here, hello, everybody. See, this was very easy. Sunita did not have to discuss this with me. She did one better. She sent me 2 sketches. One with a jumpsuit and the sari draped. The other with a dress, sari draped. And I was like, really? We're doing sari like this? This is exciting because, you know, I'm a big fan of saris. I am talking about the traditional saris. It is what drapes a woman and embraces her power of suggestion. Nothing sexier, I believe. But they're so right that as time changes and newer generations of younger people come into being where they like to explore, understand, innovate, be different, be unique, then they must have that choice. And it should not be conforming to any particular fashion statement or look. That should define how you feel and who you are. So it was beautiful for them to give me this opportunity to walk for something that is actually far more than just a fashion show for Lakme Fashion Week. It represents sustainable fashion, which is in so many ways a celebration of what human impact can do to your environment and to your social responsibility, both of which I have deep respect for. So I am deeply thankful to all of you for thinking of me, and I'm so glad my mom, who got discharged from the hospital just today, has come all this way, and she did not have to pull the dress from under my heel this time. And it went off very smoothly. Thank you to the entire team. Neeraj Kaba, who did an outstanding job of choreographing it. Right from the lady who draped my sari, the lady who performed today. I mean, everyone just put in their 100%. Nishant on sound, killed it with the track. You like the music? Isn't it lovely music, right? And the entire show was very soulful And I loved the fact that the models walked bare feet. The whole feel of the angan. Till the last moment, I have to tell you, I was like, khol dun kya joote? Main bhi nange pair jati hu. It would be so lovely to just join them. But then I think the length of that was already done. But it's very rare to be a part of a show which you take back with you as an experience. So Lakme Fashion Week, thank you for yet another memorable show. Thanks, Sita.
Thank you so much for that, Sushmita. And with that, I'm just going to open the floor to media for any questions that they have. Media, go for it.
What Sushmita is wearing is a jumpsuit, and we've draped the sari on the jumpsuit. So the drapers has done a great deal. And this is a grand reversible sari, as he had spoken about. So we wanted to show the sari in both ways. You know, otherwise the way you drape a sari, you can only see one side of the sari. Here she could, and she's a diva, she carried it beautifully. We could see every damn thing. I mean, 2 pallus to 4 pallus to the color change. So it was, yeah. So she's like,
I was doing all
so I mean, and we needed that for this sari, you know, because it is a unique product of RMKV and which needed to be positioned in that way and shown that way. Because I don't think so. If you could,
yes, it is. In fact, for a Kanjivaram, it's extraordinarily light, and it's because the weave on both ends. I was trying to do that actually. I was trying to show the colors, the family of the colors on both ends, to show you just how many colors have been used in it. And there is no weight, because we've pleated the sari, and it's the entire length of the sari. There is pleats traditionally in a sari in the front. We had it at the back. And with that entire elaborate feel, I could swing the pallu around with no effort at all. So very light compared to other Kanjivarams. Oh. जी हमने कहा be a diamond, shine yourself. ये सब artificial चीजें नहीं पहनेंगे हम. No, but this was the call of the designer and of RMKV as well, that they wanted it to keep it very clean, and actually keep a very spiritual feel to the entire show. अगर आप देखेंगे, so everything was kept very raw, very organic. एक मेरे जूते पहने थे बस, not very organic, but बाकी सब, everyone, even their hairdos, the models you saw, beautifully done. So yeah, it was a conscious decision not to wear anything. देखिए मेरे लिए एक बच्ची एक औरत बन जाती है जब साड़ी पहनना सीख जाती है. It's a feeling of that large, that sharam, that ada, everything that comes with it. And it could be a chiffon sari that is showing you everything, but it still has the power of suggestion. And to me, anybody can drape a sari anyhow they want, but जब भी दुनिया में कोई साड़ी बोले, तो it has to be Indian. It belongs to us. First time मैंने हरबंस मोदी के साथ 16 साल की उम्र में, फोटोग्राफर हैं बहुत फेमस दिल्ली में, एक पोर्टफोलियो शूट किया था. तो मम्मा लेके गई थी मुझे, उनकी काली साड़ी पहनी थी, which was what ma? It was a silk sari, but not so heavy. And Harbans Modi almost fell off the chair. He says, 16-year-old portfolio shoot in a sari. So mummy says, Baba ने ऐसे ही permission दिया है. Shoot करना है तो साड़ी में करना पड़ेगा. So that was the first time I wore a sari. Thank you. Hi. Good.
पीछे आ जाओ पीछे आ जाओ पीछे आ जाओ. अरे रुको जरा
ये अलग है ना, मैंने it's
मैम हाँ भी सेंटर में आइए मैम. चल पीछे आ जाओ पीछे आ जाओ.
अरे कौन आग लगा है? अरे बहुत आग लगा भाई, वो लगा ना, फिल्टर लगा ना, बहुत ज़्यादा है. नहीं बहुत ज़्यादा है.
हाँ हम भी सकते हैं थोड़ा पीछे हाथ
My that angle is better, ma. Come this way.
हाँ
Yes, yeah, you get me.
yes
Media, please take the entire panel.
excuse me
थोड़ा पीछे से
ये तो हाथ
हाँ जी
मम्मी
मम्मी मम्मी प्लीज मम्मी
यस सुष्मिता जी सामने देखिए
बहुत बहुत
मैम आपका सोलो 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 सोलो
अरे उनको पहले डिजाइनर के साथ पूरा लो यार अरे हो गया ले लिया
ये सोलो यहाँ पर
हाँ प्लीज साइड हो जाइए
अभी हमारे ड्रेस का प्रेस वेस सब खराब हो गया है
सब बाहर हटा दो सब बाय बाय हाँ
भाई नीचे नीचे
बातें
जूता दिखा जूता दिखा
ये ओके ओके डन
One side, one side.
हाँ यस मेकअप मेकअप मेकअप
हाँ साथ में ले लीजिए बड़ा मजा आएगा मिल गया ना
मिल गया
रेडी
यस
अरे वीडियो फोटो
यस मैम यहाँ पे सामने एकदम सामने
साड़ी का टोन दिख रहा है
बस थैंक यू हो गया
यस सामने सुष्मिता जी
ये आपका हो जाएगा एक मिनट सर एक मिनट
थैंक यू
एक मिनट मैम मैम वन वन वन
आराम से आए
हाय गुड टू सी यू
One
मैम मैम
one last image.
मैम
मैम
Thank you.
हाय Shireen
Thank you.
थैंक यू गाइस